Hey, Ms. Arnett, congratulations on a wonderful school year. I bet it's almost twice as nice graduating from Garfield and Maplewood. So I wanted to just wish you the best, and I will always keep that DNA strand that you painted on my wall up there. Um, Good luck to you in your career using cosmetology.
This song's for reason he's such a good guy. His math teacher wrote him a lullaby. The way it's about, oh, they do rock song. Regardless, it's good, and I'll sing it all day long.
Jesse, congratulations on successful completion of the 4 years at James A. Garfield High School. I just wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best. I will miss our fun banter and our science discussions, and I'll definitely miss you working on my fish tank, which I promise to get filled next year. You'll have to come back and see it. Good luck to you in whatever your future holds.
classe de 2020. Félicitations et meilleurs vœux. I wish you the very, very best as you begin life's journey. Always remember two things. Life is what you make it, and I am always here if you need anything. Allons-y, hein? C'est parti!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello to all of our GMEN families, graduates, and community. We are all proud of you and excited to have the opportunity to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Before we get started with today's events, we have a distinguished guest who has a very special message for you. Recently, a good friend and 1987 Garfield graduate, Aaron King, approached us about doing something extra special for graduation. You see, Aaron is a G-man to the core. Our school colors race through his veins, and he always has the success of our schools and students in mind. I would like to thank Aaron King not only for helping us secure today's opening speaker, but for all he has done over the years for G-Men Nation. Our guest today has been involved in Major League Baseball for the past 40 years. He was a successful player and won 2 World Series titles managing the Boston Red Sox. He is currently the beloved manager of our own Cleveland Indians. Please give a warm G-Men welcome to Terry Francona.
This is Terry Francona from the Cleveland Indians, reaching out to congratulate all of you. Your teachers, your family, and your community are all very proud of you. I think it's so cool that your superintendent cared enough about you guys to have me want to reach out to you. So what I would say is I'm sure this has been an unsettling and kind of weird time for everybody. People of your age, don't forget something. This is not the end, this is the beginning. This is the very beginning of the rest of your life. Find your passion, grab it with both hands, and hang on. And I'm telling you, that's the best way to be successful and happy. So you guys take care, be well, be safe. Remember, grab your passion and don't let go. Take care, guys, and congratulations and best of luck.
Hello and welcome to the James A. Garfield Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. I would like to start off with a question. What makes Garfield great? Many of us have been asked this question throughout our years, but up until recently, I never gave this question a whole lot of thought. But when I realized that this year was coming to a close sooner than expected, it really got me thinking about the life that I and my peers have lived here. A lot of us started out as wide-eyed kindergartners at the elementary school, singing our ABCs, running around the playground, and getting stuck in trees. Well, maybe that was just me. But before we knew it, we were moving on to the intermediate school. There, we gained new friends, had new experiences, and really started developing. After 2 years flew by, we hit the next big stepping stone. Middle school. Scary, right? Well, not really. The independence we gained made us forget all about that fear. We started becoming more complex. We started becoming who we are now. Then, at last, high school. In high school, we were finally becoming adults. We weren't little kids anymore. We were getting jobs, driving cars, joining clubs, making life decisions. We cemented friendships that will last a lifetime. That little kid who once got stuck in a tree is now an adult, ready to face the world with their head held high. I'm going to miss high school a lot. The football games, great classes, everything. But now we are here, experiencing one of the scariest yet most exciting moments in our lives, graduation. From here on, the graduating class of 2020 will either part ways with Garrettsville, Ohio to start their lives elsewhere, or they'll stay in the community here that we all know and love. But no matter where we may go, I'm confident that the class of 2020 will make an impact on the world, whether it's in the military, in college, in the workforce, anywhere. I'm excited to see what becomes of us and what will become of the world because of us. I know these times are difficult for all of us, and it's unfortunate that we couldn't finish out the year like we had planned. But to all the seniors, don't think of these times as a setback. We've been given a very unique opportunity, and I think a quote by Tom Willett summed it up the best. For the people who are graduating high school, your generation will be the generation that will do whatever is required for the future. Despite all the trials we are being put through right now, once it's all over, we're going to be able to directly impact the world. Stay strong, stay motivated, keep going, keep growing. We can make this world a better place. Back to my question from earlier. What makes Garfield great? After reminiscing on all the wonderful experiences, I think I know the answer. The profound impact that the school had in our lives is what makes Garfield great. We were given the encouragement and opportunities to become the best we could be. The teachers, staff, and administration inspired us to accomplish our goals and excel in life. Experiences like school trips to Camp Fitch in Niagara Falls, different sporting events, the volleyball tournament, pep rallies, are just a few of the many times our lives were impacted by the school. These memories forged in the halls will never be forgotten. I'm proud to have gone to school here at James A. Garfield. I'm proud to have grown up in Garrettsville. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. To all the teachers, staff, administration, parents, grandparents, family members, and anyone who impacted our lives, we would all like to say thank you. We truly couldn't have done it without you.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time you're viewing this. Before I get started, I would like to take a moment and just recognize that we made it. We survived this roller coaster of a year. I don't think this is how any of us wanted it to end, but we definitely deserve to celebrate. That's what today's about, right? Celebrating. Showing what these many years have been all about. Proving that this wasn't a waste of time for our teachers, for our parents, and for ourselves. Don't get me wrong. There were many times I dreaded coming to school and I couldn't wait for this day to come so that I would be done. I'm sure a lot of you have felt this way once or twice, but here we are. We've reached the time when we go out to the real world and become something greater. Some of you can say you'll never have to go to class again. Some of you can even say you'll never have to wake up at 6 a.m. again, which you might be lying to yourself just a little. But isn't it nice to think that some of what felt like the worst times of our lives are behind us? And yet, this is only the beginning. There are so many more memories to be made in the years before us. So many more happy days and exciting nights. Most of what happened these past 4 years won't even matter down the road. I say most because these past 3 months have been pretty eventful. I have said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times more. The coronavirus took a lot from me. It took my band concerts, my musical, field trips and award ceremonies. It took your spring sports, your banquets, your celebrations and titles. It took our spring breaks, our late nights with friends, parties and traditions. It took the last 3 months of our senior year. However, I can say this. The coronavirus cannot and will not take away the last 13 years of memories, of friendships, of learning, and of growth. I won't lie to you, I am devastated by all of the things lost to this pandemic. But I'm not sure I'd trade the last few moments of my high school career for all of the years I've spent here at James A. Garfield. We joke that it was terrible and we couldn't wait to get out of here. But now that the time has come, I wish for just a few more steps down these halls, a few more early mornings at the coffee shop, a few more Friday nights on the field, maybe even a few more minutes of calculus. Okay, now that one's a stretch, but the fact of the matter is sometimes we aren't ready to move on no matter how much we want to. The class of 2020 will most certainly be remembered for many years to come. Maybe not because of a state title, a groundbreaking discovery, or even a prank to top them all. But we will be remembered because we persevered. We kept going when all felt lost. I know I couldn't have done it without the most amazing support system that is this community. In particular, I would like to recognize and thank Mrs. Schaefer for organizing the Adopt a Senior event. It was truly one of the most amazing and uplifting things I have witnessed during this quarantine. To see such cooperation and effort to make us feel special because of something we can't control, I feel beyond blessed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely going to miss the people of James A. Garfield when I leave. It sounds sad and unreasonable to think that we'll never see each other again, but whether we want to or not, it's time to move on now. We have to go our own ways, and sometimes that means we have to say goodbye. Goodbye isn't right, though, because we will see each other again. Maybe not next week, next month, or even next year. But I promise you that there will be a time and a place to gather together and smile at the past, because there were some pretty great things to smile at. Some of my favorite moments were going to Disney World with the band, performing in Cinderella, getting accepted into college, and of course seeing Mr. Englehart every day. Maybe some of your top moments dealt with going to the playoffs, getting your driver's license, or even acing a test that you thought you failed. These are just some of the amazing things we have to look back on. But for today, let's look forward and smile about what's to come. For now, I'd like to say see you later to the class of 2020, because we will meet again, hopefully soon. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
When I think of ending my senior year, this is definitely not what I had pictured. I was excited for the upcoming track season, the spring band concert, my last musical, field trips with friends, and a whole lot of other things. Instead, I got endless days of pajamas and being a couch mom, Zoom meetings and online tests, and an impending sense of doom and gloom about the world as one after another, all the things I was looking forward to as my senior year experiences got canceled. But after countless hours of Netflix and some pretty intense conversations with my dogs, I came to realize that maybe this whole worldwide pandemic thing has been benefiting me in a way I didn't even begin to realize until recently. I now appreciate the effort it takes to get dressed in the morning, especially because it's something that I don't manage every day. I realized that I took for granted the amount of things I was able to accomplish in one school day, because now 2 things on my schedule for the day means life is getting pretty crazy. I've almost become comfortable with this social distancing and quarantine state that we are in. But sometimes when I drive by the school, or my phone lights up with a reminder for a track meet tomorrow, or I see that my prom has been canceled, my mind drifts onto the senior year I could have had. I know that this quarantine is necessary, and we are keeping our distance to ensure the safety of our loved ones and everyone around us, but there is a part of me that keeps asking, why me? Why us? If the world as a whole is able to work through this and things go back to a semblance of normal, then next year's class may very well have an almost normal graduation with just some tweaked traditions. But our class will be the one that got skipped. And while we may remember this years from now and the class of 2020 will probably go down in history, this just isn't how I imagined it. I think that everyone has their own story to tell, and when I picture my story, I did not expect this big highlight, the part of history that I lived through, to be me sitting at home on my couch doing school online and coming up with different ways to keep busy and rereading old books. If you know me, then you probably know that I'm pretty nerdy and I love to read. A lot. Probably too much. But the thing I love about reading is the story that is created through the words. It shows the characters' struggle and their accomplishments, and you, as a reader, get to experience the highs and their lows. So maybe this pandemic is our low at the moment, and we can live in it knowing that it is our low. But if we look around us, if we look at nature, a pattern keeps reoccurring. A forest fire occurs, burning the entire woods down, only for new life to begin again, growing up more green and flourishing than ever. A gaseous nebula collapses in on itself, but out of that, a star is born. So a pandemic occurs, but it causes people to come up with new creative solutions, to continue on with life, new ways to connect and better appreciation of the life we took for granted. One thing I've always struggled with in life is my procrastination of anything and everything under the sun. Whatever it is, I will wait till the last minute to do it. But this pandemic has forced me to be accountable for my own learning and to take things in stride and plan out my days, allowing me to start properly managing my time for the first time in a long time. The same boiling water that softens a potato also hardens an egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances surrounding you, and it lies within each of us to determine what we are going to make of this time, these circumstances. We still have so much to look forward to in the rest of our lives, and while it seems stormy and unclear now, the rain will stop, the clouds will part, and the sun will come out again. One of my favorite people, Audrey Hepburn, once said, "To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow." You've been given the seeds of learning in this wonky metaphor we now call life, but it remains up to you what you will do with it. Will you sit in the dark, scoffing at the circumstances life has given you, or will you bloom in spite of them to make the tomorrow you believe in?
Hello everyone. Congratulations, we're finally graduating. If you're anything like me, you've been waiting for this day forever, picturing what it would be like to walk across the stage and receive your diploma in front of friends, family, faculty, and fellow classmates. But here we are, with 8 family members and a camera crew. This is probably not the way that you pictured your senior year, and you might feel disappointed or think that it's been ruined. But it's only ruined if you let it be ruined. Yes, our graduation is different than we wanted it to be. Yes, there's a virus keeping us all at home, and no, we don't know when it will be over. But like all things in life, this too shall pass. And when it does, we'll look back on this and realize that it made us stronger, and it gave us a deeper appreciation for doctors, nurses, homeschool mothers, and toilet paper. All things we've taken for granted until now. As you move forward, you might be starting college, preparing to serve our country in the military, or entering the workforce. Whatever you plan to do, I want you to remember 2 words of advice. Shoot straight. Shoot straight is something my dad used to say to me and my siblings when he was teaching us how to hunt. But he didn't just mean to aim for the target instead of the grass. He meant shoot straight in life. Know what you're living for and work at it with all your heart, with honesty and integrity. Love others above yourself. Do the right thing, not just what feels right in the moment. I live for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I can tell you with absolute certainty that I would not be where I am today without him. He's brought me through the worst moments in my life when I felt unworthy of his love, and I know that he'll continue to be with me wherever life leads. Psalm 46:1 says, "He is my refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble." And he can be that for you too if you just ask him to be. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." There's a plan for each one of our lives, a purpose we were created for, and now is the time to go out and find it. So now I just would like to say congratulations once again, class of 2020. Good luck in your future endeavors, and God bless you. Shoot straight. Thank you.
Hey there, congrats to the whole class of 2020. All around, you're one of the best I've seen. As a former soccer coach of the Lady G-Men, I just had to say it was great to see you bring back a league title to Garfield. It's no easy feat. Speaking of great accomplishments, the senior band members have done it all, from earning state superiors to building one of the most exciting, powerful, and dominant bands around. And don't forget, even old people like me still enjoy making music. In fact, some of our most distinguished teachers, like Dr. Howell, still brighten people's days with a song. Don't tell him I said this, but he still needs a little work on his parking skills. Well, without further ado, here's a tribute to our awesome band seniors. Thanks for 8 great years of band.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Go G-Men.
A huge and heartfelt congratulations to all of our Garfield 2020 graduates and your families. I am your Board of Education member, Tish Brett. I want to convey to you that I am exceptionally proud of all the triumphs of the Garfield community, the schools, staff, administration, and most especially you, the students, and your families, for all of that you have achieved during this extremely challenging and difficult year. My wish for you is all of life's very, very best. God bless you, and congratulations! Yay!
First of all, I would like to congratulate the class of 2020 and their families. In this most difficult time, we need to lean on our families and friends to get through this. As a board member, I would like to take this opportunity to leave you with these thoughts. I know you feel a great loss for the end of your senior year. This reminds me of a quote by Lou Holtz, who is a successful coach at Notre Dame. He talks about, important as it is as we go through life, he mentions everyone will experience a loss or a failure. No one is exempt from this. But as we go through a loss or a failure, it will give us an opportunity to take the knowledge and learn and grow. Take this experience, what you're going through, and make it a positive one. Learn from it, grow from it, but never give up and never give in. We are going to get through this together, but congratulations, and I wish you a very successful future.
Hello, graduates. Congratulations on managing through a very tumultuous year. You made it! Looking back on this time, I would venture to say that we can agree that all of us have discovered the things, activities, and people that are most important in our lives. You know, 2020 indicates perfect eyesight, and it is a most appropriate number for these discoveries. That is, viewing more clearly those important people and events in your lives. May it serve you well as you move forward in your personal and professional careers. Please remember these days for what they are, an anomaly in our lives that will soon pass. But the lessons learned, hopefully, will stay with you in your future endeavors. Best of luck, class of 2020, and go G-Men!
Good afternoon. On behalf of myself and David Vincent, Vice President, Patricia Brett, Gary Foy, and Daryl White, we would like to congratulate the class of 2020 and thank the following people for their preparation for this graduation ceremony: Kathleen Kissabeth, Jim Flager, Ted Lysick, Missy Petrie, Roger Fisher, Una Fisher, Laura Young, Libby Fredo Sweeney, Francis Bell, Teo Sabula, Stephanie Damron, Chris Forgas, and a special thanks to Ben Cole. You have helped put together an amazing program for our soon-to-be graduates. I would also like to take a moment to recognize all of our administrators, educators, support staff, volunteers, and community members that make our school so outstanding. We do what is best for our kids, and all of your efforts do not go unnoticed. Class of 2020, I must tell you, this has been some kind of year. You have endured some really unsettling days, but congratulations, you did it. I believe that in 40, even 50 years from now, you will be looking back on this adversity you faced when offering advice to your children, grandchildren, or even great-grandchildren. Your story will go something like this from that year. I remember my high school graduation. It was way back in the year 2020. During that year, we didn't have school from March through the end of the year. And guess what? I actually missed all my teachers, custodians, bus drivers, nurses, principals, secretaries, all of the cafeteria and maintenance workers, the coaches, office helpers, the librarians, the guidance counselors, school resource officer, our tutors, school volunteers, and missing seeing our supporting community members at all of our school events. Man, that time away from our school family was scary and tough, but it really made me realize how much those folks cared about us. It was a scary time of a COVID-19 pandemic, and they did some pretty amazing things for us kids. Our teachers were so creative. They were able to have all kinds of different assignments to keep us actively engaged. They really used their noggins to stimulate our thinking and creativity. We could have had days that could have been long and agonizing because we were quarantined and basically stuck at home. But they kept us busy and challenged. Well, I heard that our superintendent, Mr. Lysick, said that he was going to look at this adversity as an opportunity to do something great for our high school and senior class. He attacked this horrible time as if it was an opportunity for all our schools. And that was just part of it. Everyone was volunteering to help make sure we received food, school supplies, mental health support, and the seniors, they were given the special treatment. You should have seen it. There were pictures of the seniors on the fence by the school. The teachers put signs in our yards. We had a cap and gown pickup, and they were excited. Yes, just excited to see us. Mrs. Schaefer, our middle school secretary, even organized our community members to adopt a senior. Our community members made sure all of us seniors were adopted and given our favorite goodies, just to help us feel special and cared for because we were missing on our special time. The bus drivers and teachers even had a parade just to drive by our house and let us know that they cared. They worked with our school teacher, Christina Couples, and planned the parade for our students. They had Zoom meetings, and boy, did they have to learn a great deal about technology very quickly. They were all over it. The senior class had their own special parade, and the community members were outside of their homes cheering us on. You should have seen it. We even had our own special fireworks show at the school. Now that I look back at it, those folks really loved us. They gave themselves selflessly to make our lives a little bit better. I don't think you could have asked for much more. Their lives were on hold just like ours, but they never gave up on us. We were all scared and missed out on a lot, but they worked their tails off to give us the best couple months of our lives. I guess we were lucky. We grew up in the best community. Graduates, remember, adversity is only an opportunity to dig deep down inside of yourself and find an inner strength to help others solve problems and to serve others. It truly is an opportunity to do something great. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Good luck and go G-Men.
Class of 2020, I just want to say thank you and congratulations for all that you've accomplished. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch all of you the past 6 years. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you. Thank you so much, and go G-Men.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You have made it. Your years of work, sacrifice, and dedication have finally paid off. You are a high school graduate. I hope you take a minute over the next few weeks to thank the people who have been instrumental in your journey. I would like to thank all the staff that have helped make this moment possible, as well as all the families that have supported the students throughout the years. Thank you for your unyielding commitment and encouragement. I know that this graduation is not what you would have liked. I am sure most of you would have preferred to be together and celebrate together. Unfortunately, that is not possible. We have been thrown a curveball and we have to adjust our swing. To hit a curveball, the batter has to hold their hands and weight back. This allows time to read the pitch and maintain power. Curveballs come into your vision in one spot, break, and end in another spot. The past few months, we've been getting curveballs thrown at us. We have had to adjust our swing to hit the ball. In life, you will continue to get curveballs thrown at you. Life has a way of doing that. You start in one spot and end in another. You have to have patience, allow opportunities to happen, and adjust to the curveballs you don't see coming. You take the skills you already have and you figure out how to apply them to the new situation. You, this class of 2020, have some remarkable qualities already. You are kind. You are funny. You are ornery, which made me worry sometimes, maybe a lot of times. You enjoy people. You work hard. And you are driven in your interests. Your class has achieved academic excellence and been part of our most successful bands and academic and athletic teams. Some coaches say, leave the curveball alone. Let it pass. Don't take the risk. Don't risk the failure. In life, you can't always let the curveball go. You have to take your cut. Once you see it coming, you have some patience, you read the situation, and you make the best decision you can. Take the risk and learn from your failures. Throughout the last few months, you have shown grace, patience, compassion, and understanding. Some of you have entered adulthood already, balancing working full-time while completing your schoolwork. Some of you have realized how much you like a schedule and find it hard to motivate without one. And some of you have realized how much you need the people in your world. These learning moments have been forced upon you, but the lesson learned is valuable nonetheless. I hope you have reflected on what is important to you during this time. I wish you a life with no more curveballs. Hopefully this pandemic is the only curveball you will face. Chances are, however, it won't be. But remember, you can hit. Class of 2020, you will be remembered, but more importantly, you will be missed. Congratulations and good luck. Mr. Lysak, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2020.
Before we begin, I would like to thank the many people who helped to pull this presentation together. Mr. Ben Call, Ms. Kissabeth, Mr. Flager, Mr. and Mrs. Fisher, Mrs. Petrie, Mrs. Young, Mr. Forgas, Mrs. Fredo Sweeney, Mrs. Bell, Miss Damron, Mr. Sabula, all of our teachers, maintenance crew, and the custodial staff. You are all an elite team. Seniors, we always say that our graduation is like our Super Bowl. But a good friend said earlier this week that with all that we have planned to celebrate you this year, it's more like the Olympic Games. Regardless of what we call it, we want every detail to be just right. And this group of special people have worked very hard to make this day special for you. We are thankful to all of them. To the class of 2020, congratulations. You've made it to the end of this journey at James A. Garfield. You have acquired many of the tools you'll need to experience success in the next chapter of your life. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Just last week, Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, said something very interesting while addressing the graduating class at The Ohio State University. He said, "It's difficult to see the picture when you are still inside the frame." This is so fitting for what you are living through right now. Mr. Petrie was brilliant as he spoke of what your life will be like when you remember back to these times. I think we all look forward to the day when we can see the picture that is being taken right now. It was certainly snapped quickly, is taking quite some time to develop, but will be one that shapes all of our lives. I was listening to a scientist explain this virus to a 6-year-old a few weeks ago. The young child asked the scientist what the virus looked like, and the scientist first explained the size. He shared that if a human cell was the size of a 40-story building, the virus would only be the size of a soccer ball. Think about that for a moment. Something so small having such a tremendous impact on the entire world. As you go through life, there will be many moments that test the best of you. They may be obstacles you overcome, hardships you endure, or changes that you navigate. My advice to you today is simple. Don't let the obstacle, hardship, or change be what defines you. Let your response to each of these define who you are. This is simple for you because you're already doing it. Think of how you've responded to the hardships and challenges of the virus. You have been courageous, facing the challenge without fear. You have been studious, learning in ways that no other Garfield graduate has ever learned. You have been generous, giving of your time to help others in need. Most importantly, you are here today in G-Men heart and spirit, graduating from high school on the date and time everyone had planned. That makes you victorious. So you see, the only thing your actions have in common with the virus are the last 2 letters, U-S, or us, which is a fitting end to a class that has remained so tight throughout all these years. Now it's your time, seniors. At Garfield, we take great pride in demonstrating all of our core values. In your time walking these halls, competing on our fields, and performing on our stages, you have brought our values to life. I would like to congratulate you on the completion of this monumental journey. Now, as superintendent of the James A. Garfield Local School District, I certify that all the seniors receiving diplomas here today have met all the requirements of the state of Ohio and the Garfield Board of Education to graduate from Garfield High School. Thank you, seniors, for all the great memories. Go G-Men, and to the Garfield class of 2020, continue to be excellent in all that you do. Congratulations.
Austin Evan Armstrong. Mandolin Wynn Arnett. Austin Paul Babuka. Ethan James Baker. Joseph Ryan Ball. Kaylee Elizabeth
Bates. Hannah Elizabeth Bittens. Cannon Douglas Borelli. Jesse Edward Bounds. Preston Allen Chase Brainerd. Maya Nicole Brown. Cage William Callahan. Mason Michael Sabula. Hannah Frances Chartier. Madison Ann Clark. Lucas Xavier Clemens. Talon Michael Allen Klein. Owen James Smunt. Brooklyn Madison Collin. Jenna Ann Conley. Emily Jean Cooper. Christian Robert Coyle. Matthew E. Thomas Crawford. Cheyenne Rebecca Kuprak. Gianna Marie D'Amico. Adam Michael Durthick. Garrett Thomas Eberly. Jacob Edward Eckhart. Alicia Lynn Emmerich. Cassandra Marie Finney. Eileen Shannon Flaherty. Eric Matthew Fonseca. Abigail Schuyler Forsyth. Kaya Delaney Fresh. Lena McCautry Galady. Ariana Leanne Gentles. Samantha Jane Gilbert. Joseph Thomas Golgoski. Ralph Grandizio IV. Kylie Ryan Grandin. Daniel Richard Gurkar Jr. Andrea Nicole Grunder. Evelyn Louise Harrington. Noah Matthew Hoffman. Savannah Jalen Hopper. Connor Thomas Rubik. Carly Gail Huter. Mark Christopher Jones. Natalie Elizabeth Kehoe. Aaliyah K. Kelly. Joshua James Kent. Cameron James King. Sarah Danae Kittle. Colton Price Claddock. Madison Page Nispel. Alexandria Riley Konachek. Emma Elise Lawrence. Callan Mark Maddox. Jesse Dean Marterwald. Michael Clayton Martin. Zoe Andrew Mazga. Mary Grace Masters. Ryan Anthony Matulowicz. Courtney May Marr. Joshua Arthur McCullough. Megan Lorraine McDougall. Kyle Alexander Miller. Heaven Justine Mills. Jelena Elizabeth Moore. Anna Aileen Morrissey. Cora Dawn Nolan. Jacob Paul Nottingham. Lillian Elizabeth Oles. Erin McKenna O'Malley. Cassandra Nicole Painley. Isaiah Michael Patton. Christopher Anthony Permy II. Jared Wayne Peters. Austin Charles Peterson. Chloe Irene File. Gracie Lynn Peñaloso. Nathan Thomas Pitzinger. Corey Allen Pugh. Sandra Leanne Rand. Riley Sarah Rock. Logan Leo Rutherford. Lauren Madison Sanchez. Eric Marshall Schaefer. Carly Rose Schuttenberg. Madeline Elizabeth Sirocco. Alexis Nicole Sedovy. Michael Todd Sealander. Cody James Senai. Sarah Alexis Shearer. Jared Paul Simon. Hannah Lynn Smith. Otto Caleb Trent. Madison Faith Van Kirk. Angela Marie Van Horn. Briar Kale Vion. Philip Howard West. Garrett Michael Paul Williams. Kaylee Ann Williams. Allison May Workman. John Thomas Zeleniewski.
Class of 2020, please stand. Join us in turning our tassels from the right to the left. As I sat down to write this speech, I promised myself that I wouldn't make it the same old farewell that everyone else had, because our class is simply not the same old. As the world faces a crisis, we all walk the halls together one last time without even knowing it. The memories and moments that you spend in the last 3 months of high school are simply some of the best. We were always told to cherish these moments because we will never get them back, but because of the unfortunate circumstances, our class sadly does not get them. I have been told to make the most of it, and I believe that is what we will do. Our class has prevailed much stronger because of the pandemic. Not only have we had the time to reflect on our friends and family, but we've had the chance to think about what kind of people we want to be once we get past this. We are the class that gets to make history. We will look back on this time of quarantine and sleeping until awful hours of the afternoon and be able to tell our kids how we were the senior skip day champions. As we continue on with our lives, whether it may be college, workforce, or military, I know that each and every single person in the class of 2020 will do amazing things. Whatever path you choose, my fellow classmates, do so with all of your heart. Cherish, love, and continue your life with peace as we continue to obtain our highest goals. Today is the day where we must say goodbye, but as Winnie the Pooh said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. To my classmates, teachers, and family, thank you for the past 4 years, and here's to the world that awaits.
I am. Go ahead, Miss Kisabeth.
The class of 2020 has left the building.
Class of 2020, please stand up. Now, put your right foot in and your right foot out.
For which it stands, one nation, under God.